Okay, quick video to show you how to nest pages in Weebly. So you've logged into Weebly, you've clicked on the edit button that was over there just then, and quite simply takes you to the build, which is the most commonly thing you use really for building your pages, dragging and dropping, as you know. But if you go to the Pages tab, you probably know this already. You can create pages, and just by pulling them out or pulling them in, you can nest them within that. And you'll have them as drop downs. Now all of my pages here are hidden apart from the test one, as you can see. Okay, so I've got other template pages that I keep handy, but I hide them, as you can see from those icons. I've created a test page just to show you that it shows up as a nested item. Okay, you can create another test page as well. Let's go and create another, let's call it test 2. Click on done. Weebly in its wisdom sends things to the bottom of your menu all the time. I don't know why they don't fix that, but you can nest that also, and then you have 2 drop downs. Okay, you can further nest it again within that. So let's say this one was called, I don't know, your overview section. All right, whatever name that may be. I can rename it, hit the back button there. Okay, so you now got home, overview section, and test 2. You could rename that. Let's make it more sensible, like product 1. Let's go back, and that should be updated. Product 1, and you'll have product 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, and so on, just like I've got here. Okay, you can nest things within sections. So I suggest that you always have a home page. You have perhaps a free tips and advice page or overview. You don't have to have one, but then you've got your 3 typical offerings. So for me, that's web DIY and workshops, support and tuition, where I get paid monthly for on-hand support, and then I've got outsourcing, where people just want me to do the stuff for them. I've got testimonials, and everything else is under about and contacts, as you can see there. So create at least 3 sections or structure, if you like, and within those 3 nest as many pages as you can. So let's say you had product number 1, nest lots of pages and other sections within that, so you can break it down. You must be able to break down your expertise, I'm sure, and you end up with hopefully around a dozen or 20 to 30 pages. If you're starting off with your website, aim for 20 pages, and that gives you a fighting chance of being found in Google, and then hit the publish button also. What I should say is, per page, if I click on product, with Weebly you've got different templates, types, style types for your pages. Don't worry about that right now. Visibility, yes, you want it visible to the public. Don't worry about that either. Just make it visible. People aren't going to find it until you get really going with your content. Okay, they're not going to find you. Let's say you created 20 pages today. You'd be lucky if people found you tomorrow. So you might as well just keep it visible for the purpose of testing and so on. SEO settings is what I want to touch upon really. So we've not got any page title given to this product 1. Okay. So let's go into the SEO settings. This is what shows up in Google. So yeah, let's type something into Google so you can see it. Let's type in, I don't know, test. Okay. What a boring thing to test in, I know. Ignore all this lot, but the natural results that come up, so no ads, no videos, but the natural, scroll down to see the natural results. You can see your title comes up here, and the description comes up beneath. So let's go back to Weebly. This is your title in search results. Compelling, interesting for people to want to read more. And then at the end, you can always put name my of the others. All right. So there, the description is basically what you see here. So let's make this a real thing. So if I type in, I don't know really, plumbing. Okay, there's bound to be lots of plumbers wherever you are. Plumbing. Scroll down, see the natural results. So anything with 3 dots at the end is when people haven't filled it in, haven't filled in the description. Okay, so this is Wikipedia, and Google has automatically grabbed what they thought was these sentences off the Wikipedia page because it hasn't got a description written for it. There's another example. Okay, Victoria Plumbing, whatever page this is, they haven't written, or they haven't written a good enough descriptor for it. This is what Victoria Plumbing have chosen as their page title: Victoria Plumbing dash online bathroom specialist dash clearance blah blah. Personally, I think they should have a compelling sentence there. Let's see what I've put on mine actually. Help. And now I'm in the middle of redoing my site, so I don't know if my rankings have gone way down since all of this. So you got some ads at the top. I don't bother with Google ads. There's me on Facebook. I got Business Helper. Yeah, I've dropped right there down because I haven't paid attention to my SEO for a while. I was top for that. Out of 43 million potential results, I was top, and I was on Google ads as well. I am still up there with Facebook, as surprisingly, just here. Pinterest is somebody above me. Yeah, so I've written Small Business Helper UK Web Marketing, which kind of says what it is. It's not the best title, but I did pay attention to the description, remember. Improve your lead quality and ROI. Great marketing requires holistic thinking. Understand, position, monitor, repeat. Not the best descriptor, I don't think, but you can see people have written descriptors or not, as the case may be. 3 dots, look. So where there's 3 dots, people haven't written the descriptors for that page. And you can see a lot of people do that. This is me on Zoom Info, and they've obviously written some descriptor there. Yell, I'm on Yell. Yell haven't written a descriptor, so Google saw fit to pull that from it. Yeah, so you get my point. I'll end the video there. Create your pages, nest your pages, and give some thought if you wanted to. I don't know if it's too early for you at this stage maybe, but do the structure first. Do the drop downs and the pages within your sections, okay? Make sure you do all that. Aim for about 20 empty pages, and then give some thought as to what pages each page is about and why people should choose you for that page if they find you in Google. Okay?